So I want to talk today a little bit about what happens when goals get left behind. When we set goals with clients, even if we set ideal, awesome, achievable goals, sometimes our clients still might walk away from them, walk away from us, or walk away with that particular goal entirely. So, what are the reasons goals get left behind? One of the first reasons is problems with communication. Again, even when we use a tool like SMART goals, we still might not be communicating with our clients, or they might not be communicating with us as effectively as we'd like to think. Examples might be when we set a goal that's in relationship to our program that the client doesn't find applies to them, when they set goals and we stop checking and making sure that these goals are still applicable to them, or the client just doesn't feel like what we've set as achievement is their sense of achievement. The next reason is a lack of resources. Sometimes our clients just can't achieve goals because they don't have the things they need in order to do that. This can be, for example, just not having the energy to achieve things. It could be not having the tangible resources. It could also be not having the support in other people. Similar to this is a lack of skills. Sometimes our clients just don't have the skills to make the goals they want to set. An example of this might be a client who wants a high-paying job but doesn't have the educational background. It might be a client who wants to pick up a particular trade but maybe isn't adept at it. Or it could even be the client who wants to be a rock star but can't play guitar or carry a tune. One of the big reasons goals get left behind might be fear of failure or fear of success. Fear of success is often something we think of as kind of paradoxical. Who would be afraid of having good things happen? But a lot of the time, fear of success and fear of change are hand in hand. Our clients, just like us, know that sometimes if we are successful, things are going to become different. And while that can be good, it can also be really terrifying. Clients might also be afraid of failing at something. When we really want something, deep and truly, we're afraid if it might not happen, even if we put effort and time and thought and all of our passion into it. Clients, especially those early in recovery, may simply feel overwhelmed. There's a lot of choices to make, and because we want all of our interactions to be client-led, sometimes we offer them too many options. Too many ways of doing things, too many things that they could do. Even just the changes in their life may be overwhelming. We also may not be reinforcing or rewarding them as they need to be. Remember, this is a new process, and just like when you're potty training a kid, just like when you're trying to make a big change for yourself, rewarding yourself and reinforcing these changes is really important. And sometimes we also have to remember that the rewards we're giving might not be the rewards that are actually desired. Another big one is goal phase out. Goal phase out can happen for a variety of reasons. Sometimes clients might just not want something anymore, but sometimes a client in crisis may just have a goal phase out because they're in crisis. After a crisis, a lot of things change. Whereas previously, maybe our client was focused on returning to school, maintaining medication compliance, something like that. If all of a sudden they're out of housing or they have a relationship change, that crisis takes precedence, and afterwards their priorities may change. A big one we have to concern ourselves with is a lack of support. If our agency, ourselves, the people in a client's life aren't supporting something, especially when it comes to recovery, it won't be successful. When our clients feel like they're not supported in these big changes, it's a lot easier to let things go. The last reason, that hopefully is easy to avoid, is simply a lack of specificity. When we have these vague goals like be happier, be healthier, we don't really know what to do with them. Using SMART goals can help avoid that, but sometimes our clients don't know exactly how to do that, and sometimes we might not realize a goal is not specific enough until it's too late.